Attention everyone, this is an emergency broadcast. The unpleasant noise you are about to hear coming from your radio is not a mistake. Please do not turn off your radio, but turn up the volume on your receiver as high as it can go, so that you can make the sound we broadcast as loud as possible.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We have ignition. We're all living in America.
Everyone is in a land of confusion. Who needs the First Amendment? I can encrypt that. Who needs the second? I can 3D print that.
It's never too late to live free. Respect your fellow man. Authority be damned.
You don't own me. I'm not just one of your many toys.
It's like we all know what's going down, but no one's saying shit what happened to the home of the brave. These motherfuckers, they controlling us now, and no one's talking about how they made us modern-day slaves.
I think that all the silence is worse than all the violence. Fear is such a weak emotion, that's why I despise it. We scared of almost everything, afraid to even tell the truth. So scared of what you think of me, I'm scared of even telling you. Sometimes I'm like the only person I feel safe to tell it to. I'm locked inside a cell in me, I know that there's a gel in you. Consider this shit belling out, so take a breath and hell a few. My screams is finally getting free, my thoughts is finally getting down.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to your Liberty Radio on a Wednesday night. Tonight being October 30th, 2024, Halloween Eve, and we have already discovered gremlins in the control console, ladies and gentlemen. It is not even a Halloween yet, and they are already wreaking havoc on our systems. Mercury has not even gone retrograde. So explain that one away. It has to be gremlins. Hopefully, again, we'll have to cross our toes, cross our fingers, cross our eyes, whatever else we can to ensure that the rest of the broadcast goes off without a hitch, because, of course, in the fourth hour tonight, we will be visiting the final chapter in America's assignment with destiny, courtesy of none other than William Milton Cooper. But we have a lot of territory to cover between now and then, ladies and gentlemen. One of the reasons that we're starting early. Before we get started this evening, I want to let you guys know I did read through my Nielsen diary today. I made sure to absorb the instruction completely so that I could internalize it and thereby provide Nielsen with the best possible intelligence that I can. You guys, you might find this part interesting. You might. It's for a very specific period of time. So as of basically whenever I wake up tomorrow, I'm supposed to carry my radio diary around with me everywhere that I go so that I can record all of the various times, places, and I think even subject matter, maybe? No, I think it's station, what you were listening to. But everything, whether at home, at work, in the car, out on a hike, buying groceries, whatever. They want to know what are you listening to? And of course, all the other granular data as well, where and how, and all of that good stuff. And it's for it starts tomorrow, October 31st, and it runs for 7 days, one full week, which would have it ending next Wednesday, November the 6th. And I was like, that's really interesting. So they want to track what broadcast media, as far as radio is concerned, people are around. It's not even necessarily listening to, it's just around in the area. For the 5 days leading up to the most important selection in the history of ever, the 24 hours covering the period of the most important selection in the history of ever, and the 24 hours covering the immediate aftermath of the most important selection in the history of ever. Isn't that interesting? I wonder what Nielsen plans to use that very specific data for. We might have to ruminate on that one during the broadcast, ladies and gentlemen. Because again, we got a long way to go and a short time to get there. You know, I initially thought we had 3 Liberty Radio debuts on tonight's broadcast, but as I was going back through the playlist, I found that I was mistaken. We actually have 4, and all 4 of them will get us started this evening. First up on our menu, from Gravitas Recordings and off of the debut album, Fiora. What would you call him? A party legend from the Southern Hemisphere. Chamberlain finally releases his first album. It's on Gravitas, and he wants everyone to know this. Yeah, that actually pairs really nicely with the Meat Beat Manifesto that we were consuming before we started the show. Don't you guys think? That actually, I think it flowed really, really nice. I'm back from Chamberlain, again, off his debut album, Fiora, on the Gravitas Recordings imprint. That one dropped last Thursday, October 24th, and I have not had a chance to listen to the rest of the album yet, but you better believe that I will be making time for that over the weekend, because I dug that myself. Up next on our menu, our second Liberty Radio debut of the evening. Now, I would imagine that many of you are probably already familiar with the Boat Rocker. If you're not, then you are definitely in for a special treat with this next item on our menu.
Me unfamiliar faces, foreign places, foreign spaces, tighten curlies for the great replacement, flood the border, new world order, all according to the Kalergi plan, no going back, brace for impact as the lambs are led into the slaughter, cannon fodder, sons and daughters. And I find it diabolic, I find it barbarous, becoming alcoholic just to try to cope with it. I try so hard to tell you, to make you understand. When sheeple jerk in circles, it's a very scary, sad world. Sad world. Children waiting for their reassignment. Snip my wee-wee, snip my pee-pee. Lunatics are running the asylum. Evil bastards, evil bastards. Went to school and it was full of perverts. Predatory, what's the story? Creepy teacher, tell me what's my gender? Sex offender, gender bender. And I find it diabolic, I find it barbarous, becoming alcoholic just to try to cope with it. I try so hard to tell you, to make you understand. When sheeple jerk in circles, it's a very scary, sad world. Sad world. Enlarge your world. Sad world.
Yeah, it's actually better than the original song and more appropriate for the time that it was released. That one dropped last Tuesday, October 22nd, over on the Boat Rockers YouTube channel. There is a hell of a lot more there, and most of it is every bit as good as that one was. Again, if you are encountering the Boat Rocker for the first time, with his Liberty Radio debut, but definitely not his musical debut. He's been at it for a while, and he always puts out quality tracks We just happened to stumble across it and was like, oh, how did we never get subscribed to that channel? Well, we took care of that mistake straight away. So there's more to come is what I'm trying to tell you. Up next on our menu, the third consecutive Liberty Radio debut to get things started this evening. I mean, come on. Who else gives you this much value? Ladies and gentlemen, featuring the vocal stylings of the one and only Neil Fallon of Clutch. This one dropped last Wednesday, October 23rd. I've never heard of Mark Morton before. I'll get it right one of these times. But I'm pretty sure I've heard this track before. Yeah, I'm not going for the obvious comment there. It is a classic, no matter how you cook it up, ladies and gentlemen. The Needle and the Spoon from Mark Morton and Neil Fallon checking in to provide the vocalizations for the lyrical stylings of the what was that, the Van Zant boys? That was Skinner, right? Van Zant. I always get them and Allman Brothers and shit. What's the other one? Molly Hatchet. I think I always get them all mixed up. Probably because I grew up listening to DC 101. That would be my best guess as to why. You again may score it completely differently if you are indeed scoring along at home, and you should be. You should always be scoring along at home. Up next on our menu, our fourth consecutive Liberty Radio debut to start the show, ladies and gentlemen. I believe we are firmly into unprecedented territory now, which of course is the style of the time. This comes to us from, I'm going to guess, the people of Punk Rock Records over on Bandcamp. This released last Wednesday, October 23rd. The band is Too Bad Eugene, and we are about to hear Unacceptable.
What a stupid situation that we're in. What a tragic comedy. Either a donkey or an elephant will win. The options are unacceptable to me. You say we gotta choose between them in the end. Making such choices means we're free. But both love only power and neither is your friend. The options are unacceptable to me. It's not an honest competition where either cause is what it seems. We've got to broaden up our vision because these options are unacceptable to me. They're unacceptable to me. You say you've left the mainstream media behind, and no one's fooling you again. Then why'd you let either of these streams turn your mind? Because in neither one are you represented. It's not an honest competition where either cause is what it seems. We've got to broaden up our vision because these options are unacceptable to me. They're unacceptable to me. They're unacceptable to me. They're unacceptable to me. They're unacceptable.
Yeah, Unacceptable from Too Bad Eugene. Oh, we need to go over there. And that is your traditional single, ladies and gentlemen. No B-side, no C-side, no D-side, no nothing. Just one quick hitting power pop punk. I don't know. I can't think of another P word, quite honestly. So we're just going to move on and pretend like that didn't happen and wasn't awkward. But isn't it interesting? Isn't it interesting that even the I guess the new punks now are coming on the scene and saying, "No, man, it's like the same old isn't going to work anymore." Yeah, just kind of like the old punks did back when they burst on the scene too. It's interesting how history likes to rhyme with itself sometimes. or sometimes not. You know, again, it's all based on your personal perspective. Kind of like interpersonal relationships. I don't know if you guys are aware of that. Different people can have different experiences with people that you have bad experiences with, people that you have good experiences with, and it's all based on that one interaction. It's crazy how that works. It's not a good segue, so I'm just going to say up next on our menu, this one might have, again, a little bit of dust on it. You always want to blow your food first before sticking it in your ear hole, ladies and gentlemen. This comes to us from the DJ Hyona himself, and I'm not sure. I don't think we're going to have to skip ads in this one, and I'm not sure if I can actually say the title on the air. Oh, wait. This is Liberty Radio. Brand new DJ Hyona, motherfucker. Oh, look at that. We have ads. Fuck you, Rumble.
Watch how coconut oil affects belly fat.
They like to do the exact opposite of what you're expecting. It's called operant conditioning.
Someone says, please do not use the F word, and in particular the motherfucker word. Working people where I come from speak motherfucker straight. If people spend as much time being, they want working people to get diplomatic, motherfucker. They want working people to get diplomatic, and language is very powerful, if the motherfucker. And language is very powerful. Let me, motherfucker, remark one point on language is thought, the motherfucker. When you control people's words, you control their thoughts. Some bitch. It's censorship. But when an artist does, ooh, that's beautiful, the motherfucker. Ooh, he used those words right. It's the motherfucker. It comes out naturally. I'm not controlled. I use it appropriately. It's the right curse word at the right time for the right person. Motherfucker, okay? Some bitch, go to hell. Filthy language is filthy language. John Roseman, okay, then you don't need to follow us. Go work on that all day. Work on language all day. Censor yourself. God damn it. Censor yourself all day, motherfucker. And you want to be part of the Government Fascist Censorship Council? Go ahead, go for it. Thank you, be well. I also want to let people know. Oh, you faggot ass bitch. We invite everyone to come to an orientation every Thursdays at 11 a.m. and 8 p.m. I host an open house, motherfucker. Choke on a dick, cocksucker. Lots of great people show up. You have a lot of chance to meet people from all over the world. Every Thursdays we do a open house. Anyone's invited. Lexicon of sophistication. It's RSVP at vashiva.com/orientation. We have people all over the world come in and we discuss how we actually build a movement to end the nonsense that's going on. If you think, oh my God, the world's going to hell, I'm so confused. You get very inspired. The motherfucker. And seeing there's a lot of people who are coming to our movement for the motherfucker. Yeah. The motherfucker. On the last nerve. The motherfucker. The motherfucker.
That may be. Oh, hold on, because I got to stop it from kicking over. Yeah, I don't know what it's doing. That might be the single greatest song that we have ever played on Liberty Radio, ladies and gentlemen. That short. And again, we're talking about the DJ Hyona here, where like 2-minute song is not in his vocabulary. But that was perfect. That was absolutely perfect. I don't know that song could be any more perfect. That was A++ work, Yona. You get to take the rest of the night off if you want to. Yeah, that was excellent. Hopefully this next one is just as excellent. I mean, we are into the meat of the menu now, folks. Up next on our menu, Liberty Radio favorite Angry North is back at it again. He's got his new collaborator in tow, and I can't figure out if this is supposed to be a love letter to Dr. Bill or not. You decide.
we go. We use the pill and the needle. We say it's safe and we inject. And you believe this to protect. With genetic modification, we sterilize every nation. We poison water and food, and we destroy your fortitude. What we do to you, you can't believe is true. That evil does exist, but it's futile to resist. Because we love genetics, we love to use eugenics to code you useless eaters and pointless human breeders.
We love eugenics. We love eugenics. We love eugenics. We love eugenics. Eugenics. Eugenics! Eugenics!
And we heavily spray your skies, but you don't believe your own eyes. We use chemical castration to cure fake overpopulation. We created androgyny to prevent your excess progeny, and we openly sterilize. With your reproductive health as our disguise. What we do to you, you can't believe is true. That evil does exist, but it's futile to resist. Because we love genetics, we love to use eugenics to code you useless eaters and pointless human breeders.
We love eugenics. We love eugenics. We love eugenics. We love eugenics. 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 Eugenics.
We love eugenics. It's in our genetics. And we have no ethics to tolerate pathnetics.
We love eugenics. We love eugenics. We love eugenics. We love eugenics. 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 We love eugenics. We love eugenics. We love eugenics. We love eugenics. 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 We love eugenics.
I'm digging it, Angry North and Helena Handbasket. I don't know who the hell Genix is, but they seem to love this person quite a bit. They dropped that one last Friday, October 25th, in all of the customary Angry North places. We just happened to grab this one from YouTube. Maybe, I don't know, maybe in the future we'll think about jumping over to BitChute instead, because their audio quality is every bit as good as YouTube, and they don't subject us to half of the bullshit that YouTube does. By the way, you guys might remember last Friday, I posted screenshots of an email that we received from YouTube saying that they had removed the Jamie Deluxe interview and given the channel a strike for violating their policy regarding medical misinformation. Turns out that email from YouTube was itself misinformation. The interview is still live on the channel right now, and we did not receive an additional strike. So either they're gearing up for another round of censorship, account bannings, and removing content and all that other stuff immediately following this election, or because again, they're going to have to memory hold the shit that they're going to gaslight you on for the next 4 years, because nobody's going to remember all of the ridiculous shit that happened in the lead up to the selection. Again, that's why the intelligent people have been documenting it along the way, so we can go back and go, oh, look, there it is. Hopefully they've got their own physical backups because, Internet Archive and all of that. Yeah, either it's that or they've completely broken their own fucking systems at this point and they're all incredibly useless. If it's the latter, that means it's pretty much do whatever you want at this point until they start cracking down and opening up the camps and shit. We'll see. We'll see how it plays out over the course of the next 8 weeks. Almost like we knew that it was time for a Blooded the Brave song. Up next on our menu, would you believe it, ladies and gentlemen, Kyle Reese returns to your Wednesday night and your ear holes. I have a feeling this one might be a little bit of a history lesson.
Hi, folks. This is Don from Don's Guns. Have I got a deal for you?
It all changed when we figured out that it was all a line. The world trade didn't just fall from the sky. We were kids during Ruby Ridge when they killed a kid, but my older brother Jason knew what they did. Cold War babies who all grew up in the 80s. They took away our freedom in the name of safety. We were grown when it all changed and they showed us planes hit those buildings and make the world insane. The kids got fed fear every single day. It turned their minds into mush and put them in a cage. It's sad to say, but even worse that it happened. The damage that it did, you can't imagine. It happened as a plan. You know who the hidden hand. In the 80s they all funded and backed the Taliban. The Mujahideen became the enemy. The CIA played them all just like you and me. We were playing Excite Bike and Tecmo Bowl. They try to hide it all, but Bo knows we were playing with power. That was a mantra. They thought they could play us. Look up Iran Contra. All we wanted was a Saturday to watch cartoons. All the while they were building up the fear and the doom. Then they said World War, no one knew what for. They put yellow ribbons on trees and on our doors. I just wanted to watch Scott Hall and Jake the Snake wrestle in the ring. Didn't know about Kuwait, but I knew the Iron Sheik, and he played the bad guy. I was programmed to hate him and want him to die. It was a script that they fed to plant a seed in our heads, to wish that people we never met were all dead. They got in our heads and we had no clue, but years later we knew what they were trying to do. Get us ready for a war, get us ready to be slaves, get us ready to be happy, to live in the cage. That's how they did, the Ruby Ridge kids. But we will strike back, we don't need to forgive.
Coming soon to theaters.
That move is called King's Pawn to E3. Checkmate, motherfuckers. Kyle Reese for the win. Ruby Ridge Kids released last Friday, October 25th on the Blooded the Brave YouTube channel. I believe that probably means there's more coming, ladies and gentlemen. Didn't he say he was going to put out like 3 albums this year? I could swear I remember seeing him say that on Twitter. I had to remember if it was seeing or hearing, but it was seeing. I remember now. I think I retweeted it, if I'm not mistaken, on the Liberty Radio account. Somebody might want to fact check that. I have a feeling it means there is a new album coming from Blooded the Brave. But before we get there, we stop at the next item on our menu, ladies and gentlemen. Typically, Chris Webby is ending the show, but we have something even tastier prepared for that course. So this was the next best spot. It does indeed look like Webby's going freestyle again, y'all. And that can only mean one thing on Mischief Night.
Okay, all set, let's go.
I'm a raw dude, it's what I evolved to. And the shit you heard about me is probably all true. And what you call my peers in rap, I call food. Cut them into little pieces and dip them in fondue. Cocaine and chartreuse to get loose and boost. These spastic outbursts occurring up in the booth. I'm writing these dissertations, they writing like Mother Goose. And their fans must be slow too, cause they getting views. But it's cool, cause I'm riding on my own path. Stayed out the way of the game and I chose that. While they climb the Hollywood mountain with a broke back. Selling ass while they selling souls, selling both that. And I could have been G-Eazy, could have signed a big deal. Took those very same meetings, but I got a weird feeling. Looking at it now, that shit gives me the chills. Cause to be G-Eazy would suck, dog, for real. He on so many drugs, he got me looking sober. Now wipe that damn makeup off, you fucking poser. That Satan worshiping Illuminati shit is over. And so is your career, dog, let me give you closure. Throw this motherfucker in a halfway house before he spits another trash ass bar, just get him out. Gee, you making white boys look bad right now. And as a white boy, you don't get no pass right now. You could say that I'm a dick, I'd be inclined to agree. But I'm just sick of all these wannabe lying MCs. Little puppets for the labels and secret societies. Up at Diddy gatherings, bunch of Hollywood creeps. Can't say from firsthand, never been to one. For the tea, you gotta ask Meek Mill that one. Yeah, my skills ain't dull, yeah, I'm still that one. You could say I'm not a legend, but I feel like one. I'm the bastard son of Shady, so whether or not he chooses to embrace me doesn't matter. He knows he's the one who made me all those years ago when I was little more than a baby. He created a fucking monster, so love me or hate me, I'm still the fucking Jon Snow to the shadiest throne. Thought I wanted it until I started making my own. North of the wall, underground, where the White Walkers roam all alone. But just look at how the Padawan's grown. With the death of Slim Shady, there's an open slot though. Who you think's qualified? Fucking Jack Harlow? Fuck no, it'd be a compliment to call him so-so. That white man can't jump, I mean shit, he could barely flow. I don't know him, I'm just saying he ain't got it like that. And nor do most of the rappers within my Spotify app. And if I don't do it, then who else gonna take out the trash? It's a thankless job, so I just embrace it as that. But why you hating, Webby? What's the fucking matter with you? I don't know, I got bored, didn't have shit to do. Crushed an Addy and snorted it, now I'm back in the mood to massacre these whack rappers. I'm a savage, it's true, I'm not a mean guy, really. I'm just playing my position, which puts me in a position for ripping my competition. But that don't mean I hate everybody, don't you forget it. I got underground alliances with some of the illest. I know Canadian rappers, real Canadian rappers who didn't move to the States and stop claiming it after. Yeah, you know who I mean, that's just my thoughts on a matter. And regardless of the science, I'm an anti-daxer. Shout to Mercules, DTG, and Quake. Shout to Classified and Chalk Claire leading the way. And any other real Canadians I'm meaning to say. But above all else, it's rest in peace, Pat Stay. Wait, you didn't say Drake? Yeah, I know. I'm not a girl with bad musical taste or a homo. I ain't big enough to diss him, no, he's out of my league. And after Kendrick caught that body, honestly, there's no need. So fuck it, nothing matters, cause whatever I do, I'm not part of the program, so I ain't getting the views. I could fucking cure cancer, go and get on the news. I still won't get the credit whenever the credit is due. But if you do get mad at what I said today, I won't apologize, and yes, it was meant that way. But fuck it, I can't help the fact I am this way. Wish I wasn't sometimes, but fuck it sometimes. And sometimes some shit just gotta be said. And who else gonna do it? So screw it, go get my meds. A couple ketamine crystals in a joint to the head. I'm that microphone killer, now that microphone dead.
Damn. From beginning to end, still one of the heavyweights of modern hip hop. Fight me. I don't care. You're never going to be able to prove that he's not, because he's getting all the same views that everybody else is getting. In a lot of cases, more. Chris Webby, If You Need Him, Mischief Night, released yesterday, because that's how Webby do. He likes to drop it on Tuesday. You know, old school style. Almost got it all out. We continue the grooves, ladies and gentlemen. Up next on our menu, it has been a while since we have heard from the boys at Dope DOD, but October is the right time for them to check in. It really does feel like their time of year, you know, because they bring the frightening.
it's a 187 invitation. Just talk a lot of shit, but shit don't impress me. Don't come in, it's a 187 invitation. That fucker, you gotta get them rollers. Come in, it's a 187 invitation. Murder, I just can't help.
Murder, understand you fucking with a bad man. Got a dusty black coat with a red right hand. Getting buried under sand, 6 feet ain't deep enough. Niggas dead inside their head like zombies, they be creeping up. Blade to the forehead, then I got some more lead. Running scared, old leg, let's chop it up, no legs. These niggas getting no pass, niggas getting no nash. I got both, let me pop those up, get sleep when I'm dead now. People show that hate, never show they face. Blow that bass, feel the shock wave, blew them back into the road of bass. It's a cold case, all these rappers, they like snowflakes. I got no faith, made them motherfucking bones break. Bones break, bones break. Halloween, we role play. Bitches better keep up on my pace. I'm like Ghostface, yeah. Cause on most days I'm sticking to the plan. Make these niggas make amends with the red right hand.
I just can't help it.
Happy hello whistle, people shrivel up and drop. When our eyes lock, skulls just sizzle till they pop. Turn your ugly mug to a Pringles box. Pimple pus got sold for the slug. PCP, sprinkle dust, LSD. It's a must, roll a tree. Take a puff, rock, cocaine flow. R.I.P. to the drug now. Watch how we KO them. Peace to the KOM. Me, P, J, and them. Worldwide like KLM. Ain't no man that's gonna live to tell the tale. They tuck the tail. I'll tell this shit in such detail. The train of thought you're on derail. Scales getting tipped. Frail males getting ripped. Soy boys getting kicked in the pit. Bottomless. Climb fences. I'm taking the side entrance. I'm taking my time. Testing the taste of divine vengeance. Tell Jacko I'm back. Yo, they shaking my presence. Then I disappear in thin air in 0.5 seconds.
Murder, I just can't help it.
Red Right Hand from Dope D.O.D. released October 30th. Hey, that's today. And it definitely puts you in the mood for the season. Does it not? I mean, depending on which season you're talking about. Because remember, we're still in sacrifice season too. That doesn't end until midnight tomorrow, allegedly. I think it's technically sunup on Friday, but you know, everybody likes to split hairs these days, so fucking why not? You know, it is again the style of the time. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived at the final course this evening, and I think the wait is going to be worth it. I did agonize a bit over the order of the final, we'll call it 5 tracks, but I think it's gonna play out exactly the way that it was supposed to. And for those who plan to tune in to the broadcast tomorrow night, it'll also be a good appetizer for what is going to get us started tomorrow. Why am I being so cryptic? Because I can, number one, and number two, to make you tune in tomorrow. Because tonight we have Avenged Sevenfold returning to the Potluck with a new take on an old classic. Who can be the first to name who did the original?
Bonfires burning bright, pumpkin faces in the night. I remember Halloween, dead cats hanging from poles.
I still say that the boys in A7X have more raw musical talent than 98% of the rest of the industry. Again, don't at us. Just go and check out their entire career and tell me that I'm wrong. I've heard them play. I can't even think of how many different genres, styles, arrangements that were 100% and completely their own and different enough from the original to be something altogether new and wonderful. Avenged Sevenfold covering Halloween by the Misfits. And again, consider that our gift to you in this season of sacrifice, ladies and gentlemen. Because again, you always have to give in order to receive. That is one of the fundamental laws of the realm that we occupy. I forget the actual rule that is, but it's trust me, the people who wield power in this world know it just as well as I do. You got to give up stuff in order to get stuff. That's how that works. Well, unfortunately, you're going to have to give up your potluck because we completed the entire menu. I know it doesn't feel as filling as normal, but I guarantee that it was every bit as nutritious as what you have come to expect from us on a Wednesday night. As you gather your coats and hats and shoes and socks and whatever the hell else you guys take off, I try not to watch as much as possible. We do have, it's a little bit different. Dessert offering this evening comes to us from the kitchen of our good buddy Death to Tyrants out there sailing the dangerous seas of Vancouver. And it's, I don't know, I struggled with this one, right? Because it's really kind of more of a public service announcement than anything else. And it is mostly, I would say, for the gentlemen. Oh, and we have ads again because, Rumble likes to screw
Driving
with
less
us.
lately? Got a clean
At
record,
least the
over
first
25
one
and
was
no
silent.
DUIs?
We didn't have to
Well, you'll
listen to
probably
some
overpay for your car
schmo.
insurance.
Please forgive me. Don't you touch me. You forgive me. Forgive me. Yeah! Yeah! I'll do it for you. Will you? Do it for me. Do it for me. Don't do it for yourself. FBI, open up! Don't do it!
Son, did you mangle this poor frog?
No.
Look at me when I'm talking to you, will you? Is that your work?
No.
Son, mangling that frog was wrong. You use my gun.
What are you doing? Giving a gun to our little boy!
You fucking crap! That's what's wrong with you! Ooh. Crap! That's right! You need to be locked up! You need to be locked up!
You need to be locked up!
Away from decent
Here's
normal people!
Josh.
What kind of lunatic are you? Hey, mister! 666!
I came to you for help. I bared my soul.
And now you tell me I'm crazy? Easy! What the? I'm a whore? You crazy son of a bitch! I'm gonna beat the living hell out of you!
Wow.
Women are different.
Alright guys, the moment you've been waiting for.
Grand Theft World
Liberty Radio.
So beware what's on the airwaves and be more aware of what's not getting airplay. Independent spirits you can barely hear what they're saying. Truth ain't getting on like shampoo on an airplane. Propaganda's everywhere, constantly on replay. All the hits all the time, back to back on relay. We're really where it lives, make them hear the records we play. Build your own station, become your own DJ.
Good night, dear listeners, and God bless you all.